all through your body. You can take a breath in, lift your chest up, just opening through your hips, and as you exhale, round your back down. And again, open your hips, widen through your collarbone as you inhale. And exhale, just round your back, draw your abdominals in for a little support, just enjoying that lovely stretch through your back. Inhale. And exhale, rounding down. Let's do this one more time. Inhale. So this is going to be just a beginner level 1 class. I'll give some modifications if things like holding your head up and chest lifts aren't for you. Other than that, just listen to your body and do what feels good for you. And then exhale to round. If something bothers you, don't do it. Send me a little note and I can help you out. You can take your hands behind your legs. And you're just going to roll all the way down to the mat. So arms are long by your side. We're just going to take a breath in. Keeping your legs squeezed together, you're just going to rotate them over to the right. Inhale, pause. Exhale, contract your abdominals to bring it back. Inhale to reach over. And exhale to bring it back. Again, inhale to rotate. Exhale to return. And one more time. Inhale to rotate. And exhale to bring it back. Keeping arms long by your side. Bring your feet in nice and close so you can feel your footprint on the mat. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, just draw your belly button in. Press through your feet as you roll through your spine. Reach your knees over your toes. Check that your shoulders are relaxed, your throat is open, ribs are soft. Inhale and exhale, rolling down through your spine, and let your pelvis go at the bottom. Again, inhale. As you exhale, tuck through your pelvis. Press down into your feet as you reach your knees over your toes. Think of narrowing your knee angle. Press your heels away from your seat and lift your hips just one more inch. Breath in. Exhale, rolling down, lengthening through the back of your neck. Easy to gently move down through your spine. One more time. As you exhale, draw your pubic bone towards your belly button. Press down into your footprint. Feel your big toe pad pressing into the mat, your heels and the outside of your foot. Press your heels away from your seat. Narrow your knee angle. Inhale. And exhale to roll all the way down. Extend your left leg out to the mat. Bring your right thigh in towards your chest. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just gently draw your right thigh towards you. Ease up, inhale, and exhale one more time. Yeah, just a nice little stretch through the low back and your glutes. And then take this leg down and change sides. Take a breath in. And exhale, draw your knee towards your chest. Inhale to release, and exhale to draw it in. Bringing both feet to the mat, knees are bent. We're going to focus on stabilizing through your center. We want to be in what we call a neutral spine and pelvis. So as you're lying on the mat, you want to be aware that your natural low back curve is present. So if you have a little grape under your low back, the idea is you don't want to squish your grape. Instead, you just draw your abdominals in. Tighten a little round through your abdomen to help support the space in your back. Take a breath in. As you exhale, find that gentle tightening through your abdomen and just bring your right leg up to tabletop. Keeping this sense of engagement as you inhale, reach your toe down. Exhale, draw your abdominals in to bring your leg up. So what the exercise is about being stable through your pelvis and your rib cage, and the load of your leg moving is what's challenging you to stay stable. So as we're breathing and your toe is tapping and your leg is lifting, you want to focus on what is staying still, that being your abdominals. One more time. As your leg lowers, use your breath to tighten through your abdomen, and then bring your leg back up. Place your foot down. Notice as your leg comes down, does your pelvis adjust or shift? If you're being stable, your pelvis will stay still. So let's do the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Feel that engagement through center. Bring your left leg up. Visualize an arc barrel under the back of your thigh, and you're simply reaching your leg over that arc barrel, stabilizing to bring that leg back up. Inhale, reach away. Exhale to bring it back in. So this is all about stabilizing through your trunk, through your center. Now we're going to bring the left leg up, and I want you to deepen this work just a little bit more, and we'll go through leg changes. So as one leg comes up, the other leg comes down. And we're going to change the rhythm of exhale on the tap, exhale, exhale, exhale. As you're exhaling and moving through the legs, focus on, are you soft through your neck and chest? Let your ribs just be heavy and supported to the mat, and the strength and control is coming from your abdominal center. And one more each side. We take one leg down and then the other leg down. Taking your arms up and then back overhead, circle your arms around. Inhale. As you exhale, soft and heavy through your rib cage, and circle your arms around. Arms come up. As they go back, can you keep your elbows straight while keeping your ribs soft and heavy? And circle one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So now we're going to take your foot. Elbows are wide. Take a breath in. Check. Is your pelvis in neutral? Is your head gently pressing back into your hand? On your next exhale, come up one more inch, using your upper abdominals to press your lower ribs down. Inhale, pause, and exhale, bring it all the way down. Again, inhale, little chin nod forward. Exhale, lifting from your chest. Check as you take a breath in, release your pelvis. Chances are you may have tucked. On your next exhale, pressing your head gently into your hands, come up just one more inch, using your upper abdominals to press your lower ribs down. Inhale, lowering down. As you exhale, lengthen through the back of your neck. Begin by pressing your head into your hands, curling up, and again, release your pelvis down towards the mat and come up one more inch. We're going to hold this position. Breath in. As you exhale, you're just going to rotate as if you're just peeking around the corner and looking down the side of your thigh. Hold your chest lift, come back to center, and exhale, rotate the other way. Inhale, center. Check. Is your head nice and really heavy into your hands? Your pelvis is anchored, and you're just turning from your chest. Notice how my whole upper body is rotating in one unit. Come to center, press your head gently into your hand, take a breath, and exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Nice work. Good, nice little ab warm up. So we're just going to roll onto your side. If you've joined me, say hi, give me a like or a heart, and just join in, or you can watch and then practice with me later. We're going to reach your pelvis away from your ribs. So when you're on your side to target the glute med, we want to make sure that we're not shortening here, so then we're just doing more work in our side body. Instead, stack your pelvis. Take this hand and place it just on the mat, and just let your top of your pelvis tip forward slightly. So we call it a stack and a roll. You're going to flex your top foot, lift your leg up. Check, are you still stacked in your pelvis? And then slowly lower your leg down. Lifting your leg up. It's as if as you lift your leg, you're reaching that leg longer than the bottom leg, and then you bring it down. Again, lift your leg. Check, are you still stacked in your pelvis? Feeling that the waist is off the mat, but your ribs are down, and lower back down. Inhale, and exhale. Focus on the energy actually starting from your pelvis as you reach your leg long, and down. Now we're going to take your leg up and hold it up, keeping your pelvis nice and still, small circles with your leg. Your option here would be to bend your bottom leg. That would be what we call a modification. Modification is when we're taking some of the load down, lessening the load. Your other option would be to bend your knee and just circle from your hip. Good. And then we'll go the other way. Nice easy breath in. The circles are small with a little more emphasis on your hip extending and your glute bringing your leg back and around. The core work is stay nice and still between your ribs and your pelvis. And we'll do 2 more circles. Good. And 1. And we'll just bend your knee and bring it in. So hopefully you felt that in your side hip. So using this arm, push yourself up to a seated position, and we can just spin around and go the other side. So arm is long behind you, your leg is lengthened, and your top foot is flexed. Check that your pelvis is stacked and rolled slightly forward. As you inhale, lift your leg up, and exhale, take your leg down. Inhale, and exhale. Good. So the key is every time your leg comes up, you want to just double check that you haven't collapsed in your side, that you're reaching this leg long. It's like you're trying to reach that leg longer than the other. And part of your check-in is, do you feel that there's some lightness in your waist while maintaining contact of your ribs on the mat? We'll do 2 more here to lift your leg up and down and up and down. Good. And we're going to hold your leg up, and we're going to go into some small circles. So as much as we're using your side hip to support the weight of your leg, there's also a lot of stability going on in your torso. Not just the front of body, but the side and the back of your body, to stay balanced and to stay still. Inhale and exhale. Change directions. Breathing in. So the slower you go, the more you can notice if there's any shifts or changes, and therefore the more you'll be able to focus on stability and react to what you're noticing in your body. Good. 1 more circle. And you can bring the leg down and bring the knees in for a little release. Nice work. All right. So we're going to come over into quadruped. We're going to come onto your hands and your knees. We won't be here long, so if you do find it difficult weight bearing on the hands, do what you can. We do want to build some strength in our wrists, and so do what you can. If it's uncomfortable, you can always get a book or a block and just prop your forearms on, or you can be down low, like so, as an alternative. So we want to find our neutral position here. So this is not neutral, and this is not neutral. Instead, we want to visualize a line of energy going out your tailbone and out the crown of your head. So we just want to do some scapular movement here. As you breathe in, let your sternum, that's your breastbone, just lengthen down towards the mat. And then as you exhale, press into your hands and widen across your shoulder blades. Notice here, I'm keeping my head in line with my spine. So even though I'm moving through my thoracic region of my back body, I'm not letting my head drop down or up. 1 more time, inhale, sternum comes towards the mat, and exhale to straighten your arms. Take a breath in. Now we're going to start to move a little more through your spine. As you exhale, drawing your abdominals in, Your pubic bone pulls towards your belly button and you're drawing your tailbone down between your legs. Notice I'm just staying stable in my upper body. As I inhale, we come back to neutral where you get that sense of length going from your tailbone out through the crown of your head. And then draw your lower belly in and just lift your sternum forwards. Very small move, but as you pull your sternum forward through your arms, can you draw your shoulder blades down? As you breathe in, come to center again and exhale. Just using your abdominals, draw your pubic bone towards your belly button. So nice work in through the lower abdomen. And then coming back to neutral, take a breath in. Keep your lower abdominals drawn in to support your lumbar spine and just pull your sternum through your arms, shoulder blades down. Bring it back to center one more time. As you exhale, tuck. Draw your tailbone through your legs, using the strength of your abdomen to stay there. Stay nice and stable through your upper body. Coming back to a neutral position, just allow your breath to flow. Lower abdominals engage as you draw your shoulder blades down and pull your sternum forward. And then come back to neutral. And just sit back in your heels and just give a little stretch out right there. And take a breath in, breathe into your rib cage. And exhale. One more time, breathing in. And exhale. Good. So we're going to come up onto your knees and do a kneeling 100. If kneeling doesn't feel good on your knees, you can always stand up and do this with me. We're going to use the pumping and breathing action that we use in the 100 to work on stability between your ribs and your pelvis. So this could be standing just as successfully. So reaching your arms slightly forward. We want to stay nice and strong around our mid-back. And then the drawing in of your abdominals while maintaining your head stacked right over top of your spine. And we're going to start this little pumping motion. And what you'll notice as soon as you start pumping your arms, that it causes this vibration through your body. That unless you stabilize by drawing through your abdominals, you're going to notice that you move. So your job is to be still from your knees to your pelvis, to your ribs, to the top of your head. All right, are you ready? Arms are reaching forward. Take a breath in. Feel the strength of lift coming into your abdomen and start to pump. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping your head nice and still, stacked over top of your rib cage. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snip, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow and pulling abs in. Snip, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 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 exhale. One more breath. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 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 exhale. Now pause there. Take a breath. Inhale. Go tall through your spine. So having a seat, if it's not comfortable sitting cross-legged, you can always just sit yourself up onto a chair or a little block underneath. You can also, for now, just sit your legs out front if that's more comfortable for you. And we're just going to finish off with a little side bend. So place your right arm gently onto the mat. Take a breath in as your arm comes up. Staying soft through your shoulders, relax through this arm. And we're just doing a lengthening along the side of your body, keeping your shoulders down, beautiful space through your neck. Pause as you reach your pelvis down to the floor and your ribs expand with your arm. And exhale, bring it all the way up. Inhale. Notice as my arm comes up, I'm keeping the space in my neck and shoulders. Soft through this arm. As you lengthen over, reach through this top elbow as you reach your pelvis towards the floor. and coming up. One more each side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale one more time. And over. Inhale and down. So that's all we'll do today. If you join me online, thanks so much for joining me. We'll have this up for recording. You can do it again. And I'm going to do this regularly. I'll definitely post some times, give you a heads up when this is happening. But I know in this day and age, some people are nervous to leave the house. If you have a little sniffle, you're being very considerate of others to stay home. But what's important is that you get your exercise in. So this is Linda with the Tsawwassen Wellness Center. I will be seeing you again, doing some Pilates and some different movements. So thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you again later.